Good afternoon, friends. Cheryl Ann here. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and I've completed the composition book journal. She's all done. She's got one signature. She has 68 pages, and she's 9 3/4 by 7 1/4. She does have a closure. Remember I said last video, I don't do closures anymore. Well, I did a closure. She doesn't really need it, but you know, I just thought she's got so much sticking out on the sides. I thought maybe it would be a good idea if I did one. So I did. I just sewed it on. She has a sunflower fabric on the front. This is probably the last of this fabric. And on the inside front, she has this gorgeous sunflower fabric, and it's a nice big pocket. And then on the back, there's another sunflower fabric with a big pocket and a big journaling tag, and that one fits right in there. Of course, I'm one-handed, so I can't get it back in. She has a lot of colors. She's mostly yellows and greens, but there's a splash of different colors, and we'll see as we go through. I did do some stamping, so she has a stamp there. And then the little card here on the first page, and some of this leaf ribbon. I used a lot of my own photographs out of my garden in her, so you'll see those. The pages are either dipped them just in water, or like some of these I did spray with dilutions. There's a little stamp. See, that's the dilutions. Here's a little envelope. I put this one here. What am I doing wrong? Okay. I put this one here because the other side has a photo, and I wanted to anchor something on the stitching there. There's a cute little fabric. So yes, this has a photo. Actually, this is one of our daughters. She took that on one of her walks. It's one of my daisies with a little journaling card. I did put some of the fabric ruffles on. You know, it's like I said, this one just kind of started to take a life of its own. I wasn't gonna do any of the what do you call it? The fibers. Of course, I did after I found them. Oh, this is the only photo I have of one of my sunflowers with a ladybug. There's another. Just plenty of room for writing. She really is a writing journal. Some of the pages I did some watercolors. I used some of my fabric snippets. That's one of mine with a bee and a tag. And then that went with the bee fabric here. This is the only digital. This is from Mrs. Cog. I think she calls it the pollinators. That's the only one I used. And this little bag, I put in a little book that I made. I just sewed it down the middle. But that's a little book, and it fits right there. There's some leaf ribbon. Those are my daisies. That's from a couple years ago, out in the front yard. Another little snippet. Lots of room to write. This is the middle. This is that sunflower ribbon. I really like that. I just put in a little card. My grandmother used to grow geraniums. I grow sunflowers. This one I left empty. I thought, I don't really have anything right now to put in it, so I'll let whoever gets this That's another one of our daughter's photos from one of her morning walks with the kids. There's a little die cut for color. Love this sunflower fabric. A little die cut with a bee. Here's a bicycle. She's real cheerful. I wanted to make her colorful and cheerful for somebody. And like I said, she has 68 writing pages. There's another sunflower with a little bee in it. They don't seem to have as many bees right now. They've kind of disappeared. And this is part of a paper bag that I sewed this. That's the fabric from the front. So I put that in there. But this one is my watering can out front. See, that picked up some of the pinks. So there's pink there, pink here, blue, blue. There's all different colors here. So it's not just all yellow. I love these little die cuts. And like I said, she kind of took on a life of her own. You know, I did the cover when I was done with all the pages. So, oh, and this is, I tore this off the top of my watercolor paper that I used to make the journaling tags. So I like to sew that on the edges. Here's a real pretty little die cut. I love the little watering can. Hello there. A little fabric ruffle, another little stamp. That's one of my Cosmos. So that has a little tag because it kind of matched that, the colors in that. I like those together. There's some lace. There's a big pocket here. Those are some of my Cosmos from last year. They're coming up on their own this year. Poppies. Grateful. That's the back. And this one, if I can get it in here, one-handed. Yay! That one goes there. That's a nice big spot. And here's the back. So like I said, she is a writing journal. Just plenty of room for writing or diary or photos or whatever you want to do. And like I said, she has 68 writing pages. So there she is. She's all done. I'll put her in my Etsy shop, which is Deserts and Beyond. I will put the link in the description. And thanks for stopping by. Until next time, bye for now.